Welcome back to Football Kings. There are a lot of exciting conversations that we need to have, but one of them,
Mm,
Inzaghi going to Saudi Arabia, Al Hilal, is not
mm.
really surprising to us because we kind of suspected that Inzaghi was going to leave after the Champions League final, or would I say,
There
a
were rumors
very
already.
shameful
They leaked,
Champions League final.
right?
Yeah. So it's good. Simon Inzaghi to Al Hilal. Do you think this is a great move? This seems to be a decent move for him. I feel like he can go into Saudi, make that money, set them up the way he wants to set them up, and it could still work out well for him.
I think the Saudi deal is all about money,
Most
right?
people that go there is about money.
He's going to be the highest paid manager in the world.
In the world, what do
Yeah.
you know what the full package is?
No, I don't. You can check it online.
Okay, let
But
me check the full
he's
package.
going to be the highest paid manager, which I think is nice. He is a good manager, but I think this last season, I feel the news about him leaving trickled down to his team.
Yeah. There was nothing to play for.
Yeah, so that was the thing. Like, oh, anyway, the manager is going. So,
So
but
Inzaghi set to part ways with Inter after 4 years at the club as new cycle sets to start with young players. Everybody's going young because we mentioned this on our lives or our streams like either yesterday or 2 days ago about
Rasmus
how
Højlund.
teams need to go
Yeah,
younger.
yeah,
And so
yeah.
he's going, I mean, Inter is going young. Agreement in place between Inzaghi and Al Hilal over 2 year deal. Ambitious project ahead with plans decided. Inzaghi now leaves Inter after winning one Serie A title, two Coppa Italia, three Italian Super Cup, and also reaching two Champions League finals in two
Oh,
years.
damn.
What a coach!
Ah, he's a coach.
What a coach!
He's a coach.
This Champions League final could have been a very wonderful send off to an
Yeah,
amazing time that he has spent at Inter. But wow, Serie A title, two Coppa Italia, three Italian Super Cups, and reaching two Champions League finals.
it's
I
not
think
bad.
it's really
It's
not bad.
not bad.
It's
Yeah,
amazing. He has
it's not
set the
bad.
team up in such a nice way where they've really been very competitive,
Yeah,
or at least one of the most competitive sides coming out of the Serie A. Because reaching two Champions League
finals,
final
finals,
twice. Although
twice,
he didn't win, but look at the teams he went up against. He
and
went
runners
against, yeah, he went up against a treble winning Man City and
and
a
PSG.
treble winning PSG.
Oh, it's true, Trevor. That's true. Two treble teams.
It's
Oh,
crazy.
sad, sad,
It's
sad.
really, really crazy.
Yeah.
But it's nice that he's finally going to get the bag. I think I'm not mad about him going to get the bag.
I think for like before in Inter Milan, I wonder what club he coached in. I'm just
Inzaghi.
what? Yeah. Let me
Okay.
just check.
We can check his Simeone.
Like what clubs did he coach at? That's what I'm just curious. I'm very curious about it.
Simeone Inzaghi. Let's just check his Wikipedia. I guess Wikipedia
His
can show us.
Wikipedia. Yeah, I'm even checking.
Yeah, so is it
Managerial.
manager
So
just
he was with
Lazio and Inter
Milan,
Milan?
Bologna.
Really? Bologna? As a manager?
Am I checking the right person?
No, Inzaghi, right, with
Oh,
Inter Milan.
sorry, I'm
He
checking
has only
Filippo.
coached. He has only coached two
I'm
teams.
checking Filippo Inzaghi.
He coached Lazio from 2016 to
Yeah,
2021, and he coached Inter from 2021 to now 2025. Right, so
yeah, yeah.
he's really coached two teams in his
Two
managerial
teams.
career. He obviously played for Italy in the under 18s, 93 to 94, and 2000 2003.
Yeah,
And his senior career has been
has
amazing.
been
you
okay.
know he played most of the time he played most of his time he spent most of his time
Yeah.
in the Serie A, and he ultimately retired in
Eh,
2008 from Atalanta. I guess he was in Lazio and he was on loan to Atalanta, and then he retired.
I think it's a good experience for him, like as a person, like going to try something new. Saudi is not bad.
Mm.
It's
do you
not as
know do
bad.
you know
It's not
Inzaghi
as
was a do you know Inzaghi was a striker?
yes, I know.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah, it's not like it's not a bad experience. It's a good experience for him.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He goes there, experiences the heat. It's just 2 years, right? He helps to build their team. I think why they keep on bringing like Premier League and European coaches is just for that experience, so that players would come,
Mhm.
right, and they can also build their league too. So that's the reason.
Yeah, especially signing a coach like Inzaghi
Yeah.
to Saudi with interest players, Al Hilal will feel more confident going into Europe to sign
Mm.
players, and players will
Yeah,
be
yeah,
more
yeah.
they'll be more open to coming to Al Hilal,
Yes,
given
yeah,
the type of
because a
coach.
good coach.
Yeah, and it's just like them when they brought Espirito Santo, right? Brought Espirito
Yeah,
Santo
yeah.
to Saudi league. I can't remember the team he was coaching, but it still
Mm.
was good.
They
That
even brought the
momentum.
coach of Benfica,
Yeah, I think
former Benfica, to Saudi League.
And I think it's not unusual. Before people are like, you're going to
Mm.
Saudi, you're going there to like end
Yeah,
your career is
yeah.
going to die. But now people
No,
are going to Saudi, taking the
two
bag and
years, get come back.
coming
Yes.
back from Saudi and going to Europe. So
That's it. You
it's
go
just
there,
like
you
the
get the
news.
bag, and you come back.
Yeah, it's just like the
Come
news we
back
mentioned
refreshed.
yesterday about Mitrovic. How
Yeah.
Mitrovic could
Is he really
potentially,
coming back? Is
I
he
mean,
confirmed?
it's all speculations, right? But it's almost like how speculations like Mitrovic will eventually go to Manchester United if that is possible.
But that
So
would be a good
exciting.
signing. That would be a good signing.
It really is really going to be a good signing. So
Yeah.
Manchester United are really going to let go of Rasmus Højlund.
Uh I think Inter are currently in talks with him. So we'll see how that pans out. I don't know why they want Rasmus Højlund. It makes no sense. Anyways, he's played in the Italian league and he did well.
You will not believe this bull
What?
of crap I'm reading. Real Madrid are
Mm.
pursuing a loan move for Manchester United striker Rasmus Højlund after manager Xabi Alonso requested the signing of a typical number 9.
What?
The deal has been approved by everybody and will now be put to Alonso, who will have the final say. Why would Real
That's
Madrid
a bad no.
go
Is
for
are you
Rasmus
sure it's real?
Højlund?
Are you sure it's real? What's the source?
I'm reading it from One Football.
No.
I don't know why on earth Real
Real Madrid,
Madrid would
it
go
makes
for Rasmus
absolutely no
Højlund.
sense to me.
It makes no sense. Of all the
No,
nines you could get,
there are
you're
a lot
Real
of
Madrid.
nines. Yeah, I think it's just to
I
hype
don't
the league.
understand. Is it just me? Am
I
I a
think it,
hater? But guys, let us know in the chat. Like, what do you think about Rasmus Højlund as a striker?
he
Like,
has
what is it
he has
about
a lot.
Rasmus Højlund that
He
teams
has
are seeing that I'm not seeing?
he has a lot to learn. He has a lot to learn. A lot, and maybe Alonso might teach him. Like I don't know, maybe Alonso might teach him. But you have a Bobby. Bobby is there. Bobby is 18. Use Bobby as a striker.
But there has to be a reason why Alonso feels like Bobby is not good enough. There has to be a reason.
I don't know. It's
But
better off
anyways,
going for like Lewandowski. That's a typical striker,
I guess it
right?
doesn't matter. Chelsea have informed agents of Atletico Club winger Nico Williams.
Hmm.
So the agents of Nico Williams have been informed by Chelsea that they are prepared to trigger his release clause of around £50 million.
Wow.
What do you
But
think?
is it
Nico
real or is
Williams?
it fake?
No, 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 it's real, it's real, it's real.
What's the
Nico
source?
Williams, Simon Phillips.
That's a legit journalist. Wow, that's crazy. That's the type of signing Ateta should be going for, right? You are trying to win the league. You are almost there. Go for those type of signings. Not that it's
Nico
Chelsea that
Williams.
will be going for Nico Williams. It's not like I'm not happy we are going for Nico Williams. Well, I'm happy.
But
You
what will
add
happen to Madueke? What will happen to
he
Neto?
plays on the right now. They
Nico
want to sell
Williams?
Madueke too. They are open to sell him because
I think so. I think so too.
Maresca said his development has stalled.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think they sell Madueke because I don't really know what he has to offer anymore. Because he just to me, I don't really get him as a player. Like, is he a wing? Does he really help in assisting? Does he really help in any form of GA? Like, I don't see him. If
He
I check
brings
how
the
many
ball
goals he has
forward.
scored,
Yeah.
that's all he does, just to move the ball forward and then pass back.
Oh my god, that's funny. But I think Enzo
Uh,
Maresca's feedback on him is that his development has stalled, and Chelsea are open to selling him. He's on
yeah,
the
but
list too.
Arsenal too are considering signing Nico Williams as well. Arsenal are
Okay,
open to signing Nico
that's
Williams,
a good one.
but Nico Williams is also open to signing a new contract at Bilbao. I think he's
Oh,
considering signing a new contract at Bilbao. Arsenal, they're open to signing him. It kind of depends on him. Chelsea are also interested. But what is more shocking for me is Alisson, Liverpool's keeper Alisson. There are talks that Galatasaray actually wants Alisson, and Alisson has kind of
hello, Dorcas.
softened. Alisson has kind of softened his stance on a possible transfer. So
Why? Why? But why does he want to leave? Ah, I
I
know
don't
you
know.
guys signed a goalkeeper already, but
I think Alisson
Alisson should
is
still
super
remain. He's still doing the job.
is super solid.
You see, that's the same thing that happened to Chelsea. You guys should not make that mistake. We had Peter Cech, right?
Mm-hmm.
Peter Cech was just maybe 31, 32, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we could still get 3 solid years from Cech. And when Courtois comes in, Courtois
Mm-hmm.
starts to cry to Mourinho. So I don't know what the coach was. He has no choice. He
Yeah.
started to bench Peter Cech just because he wanted to give Courtois experience,
Yeah.
right? And the club was just like, "Ah, this is so unfair to Peter Cech. He's
Mm-hmm.
been a loyal servant for long. Do you get? We
Mm-hmm.
can't keep you on the bench because it's more like having two number ones. One is sitting on the bench. It's not good.
It wouldn't
Then
make any sense.
we now gave him the blessing to go to Arsenal.
Oh yeah.
Then 2 years
Yeah.
later, Courtois now tells us he wants to go to Real Madrid. That idiot. He wants to go to Real Madrid. I
Why
hate
is
that.
you've not moved, you've not healed from that.
I've not. I've not healed from what he did. I won't still talk about it. When I any match Courtois is in, I don't want him to win.
Really? You're really a Courtois
Yes, I
hater.
don't like Courtois for. In fact, I like Mason Mount compared to Courtois.
And you don't even like
Yes.
this amount.
So you know how much I don't like Courtois. Courtois
Damn.
is just I don't just like him. 2 years after that, because of him, we sent Peter Cech away.
Mm,
And Peter Cech, in fact, is the one that damaged Peter Cech because Peter Cech will still be keeping till close to maybe 36, 37.
mm.
Right? He went
Yeah.
to Arsenal. Arsenal then they were not even doing well. Poor Peter Cech. We Chelsea played Arsenal. We scored him, scored him, scored him. Now it was not as if he was a bad keeper because of this idiot Courtois. Right? And at the end, at the end of the day,
Mm.
Courtois say, "Oh, he's feeling homesick." Like, bro, you're from Belgium. Which one is you are feeling homesick?
So, he wants
He
to,
say,
so
he
homesick, he
say,
went to Spain.
yes. He says his girlfriend. I'm like, brother, you and your girlfriend. I don't even know if his girlfriend is from Spain. Maybe
Are
I'm
you
wrong.
ready? Are you ready to take a beating from the biggest in the world? Are you ready to take a beating from the biggest in the world? What do you mean by that?
Who is that?
Is that a club? Take a beating. Is Chelsea playing any big club?
Is it the Club World Cup?
Maybe it's the Club World Cup you're talking about. Are you guys going to play a big club in the Club World Cup? Anyways, Real Madrid is in the Club World Cup, right?
Yeah. We're playing the
Yeah.
Club World Cup. We see what happens, right?
Possibly a Real Madrid fan. Let's know. Are you a Real Madrid fan? But anyways, exciting news. Potentially coming in at Liverpool could be AC Milan winger Rafael Leao.
You guys want to sign him?
There's claims that since the future of Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo is still kind of up in
Shaky.
the air and shaky, then Rafael Leao to Liverpool.
But I'm kind of skeptical and it's not going out to sign so many people.
Why?
Because I feel like that would break that
Chemistry.
yeah, then he has to now start building like a Arteta again.
But it might be nice to have all these people and go into a preseason, right? Because you kind of like
Okay.
have enough time
Okay.
to model
To
them to what
train
you
them.
want
You're
and the
right.
style of play and the mentality and everything that you need from them. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I actually like Rafael Leao. I
Mm,
think Leao, to me, if you tell me to choose between Leao and Luis Diaz,
mm,
I kind of would choose Leao. Have
mm.
you seen when Leao moves with the ball?
Yeah.
Oh, if I were you, I wouldn't buy tickets for the World Cup.
Ah,
Flamengo is going to destroy the London neighborhood.
we have a Flamingo fan.
Yeah,
Nice, nice, nice,
Flamengo,
nice, nice,
Flamengo.
nice, nice,
Wow,
nice.
wow, wow, wow.
I'm in Canada. Hope I'm not going for it.
You're not
Unfortunately.
going. I mean, your club is in London. Your club
No,
is in
no, no,
London, so
no.
it's talking about your club. It's
Yeah,
Chelsea fans.
I'm
Imagine you
not.
guys lose to Flamengo. Actually, we should check.
No, we're in the same group.
Yeah,
No,
you
have
guys.
we lost to Flamingo? I don't think we lost the last time we met
But
with
they could win you guys. They could win
possible.
Flamengo.
Anything is possible, bro.
Flamengo versus Chelsea. Let's
Bro,
see.
anything
I'm
is
actually,
possible.
I'm actually. Oh, Flamengo versus Chelsea is a group stage game, match day
Yes.
two.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are going to get beat by Flamengo.
You sure?
Yeah, you guys. June 20, 1 p.m. Wow, this Club World Cup
Bro, let's make it let's make it a date.
is
You
a
win me,
much
you come
watch.
on this podcast and we give you thumbs up.
Yeah,
If not, you show your face here,
yeah,
right? After I've given you a good beating. Nice
yeah,
one, nice
yo.
one.
But your group stage is Chelsea, Flamengo,
Yeah.
Tunis, and Lyon. Do you guys see yourself leaving that group? Do you see
Who
yourself
are the
leaving the
guys
group?
in the group?
Um, ES Tunis, Flamengo, and
Mm.
Lyon,
Leon,
or
like normal Leon.
Leon, Leon or Leon. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. Club Leon.
I think the only person is Flamingo I'm scared of.
How many people
The
leave the
rest,
group? Two people leave the group, right?
yeah, two people.
But Flamengo, they are in Brazil, right? Am I? Or am
Brazil,
I?
yeah, yeah, they're in
Yeah, they're in
Brazil.
Brazil. Well, I don't think you guys are winning that game. Brazil,
No, we have
eh,
some Brazilian boys, so
guy. This
I'm
is not
not
real.
scared.
This is not real Betis.
Yeah, we have some Brazilian boys, so
Which
we're not
Brazilian boys? Estavo.
Sancho.
Sancho.
Estavo is there too.
Yo,
That's some
you guys,
Brazilian boys.
you guys might not win that. You guys might not win that match. But let's see what happens in that game. Ah, man, that's funny. But yeah, let's go back to what we're talking about. Since Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo, things are quite unsure for them.
Yeah,
Rafael Leao is another possible person that Liverpool consider. And before we were talking about Chelsea Flamengo, I was talking about why I like Leao. I think Leao is more physical on the ball, and his
than the rest.
physicality.
Cody Gakpo is actually physical too.
His physical ball. I look at Leao when he carries the ball.
He said Pedro will dance on top of Pataforo London.
Botafogo London, and then he can charge 4 times 0, 3 goals from Pedro. Oh, I think they have a player called Pedro in it. Wait, let's see.
Wait. Is
Oh, which
Pedro your
Pedro?
top striker? Your striker. Let me see. Pedro.
Let's look at the Flamengo squad.
I
I'm
think
actually,
we have
I
to
don't
make it
know
a
much.
date.
Oh, Pedro. Pedro is a forward for Flamengo.
Ah, is he?
Is he a
Ah, he is.
forward?
Oh
He
my
is, right?
God. Yeah,
Is he Pedro dos Santos?
I think so.
Yeah, Pedro. Sierra Flamengo. Oh yeah, let's see the squad. The Sierra
Yeah.
Flamengo squad.
We're covering the Club World Cup, right? So
Mm-hmm.
June 20th, after the game, we would be live. We're live every single day,
Yeah,
right? So subscribe if you want. Come on this podcast. I'm giving you a challenge now. Chelsea Flamingo. Kingsley.
yeah.
We'll keep it the dates.
I hear you for sure.
June 20th. I'm up for this challenge.
Yeah, but Pedro, I really want to see this Pedro dos Santos
Mm.
center forward, and I want to see how many goals, how many
Us.
GA he actually has. I'm
Okay.
actually curious.
Let me put it out there. Let me put it out there, right?
Mm.
If we sign a new keeper, Mike Maignan, Flamingo is not beating Chelsea. I'm sure of that. Yeah. I'm putting it out there now. It's a challenge to the bro on the chat or the person on the chat, right?
He
If
says a
Chelsea
challenge.
sign, if Chelsea signs Mike Mignon, I'm
Yeah.
not scared of Flamingo. No, we're going to win Flamingo.
What is this Pedro dos Santos? I don't see his stats. It doesn't look like he has a lot of goals, to be honest. I don't even think he's going to cook like that. Like he's saying he's going to cook. Pedro dos Santos stats.
Gad, Ga, Guardiola Luis, who is that?
Pedro. Okay, let's see. How many goals does he have?
Where in Brazil are you based?
He just has 4 goals in 8 appearances. Oh, for the 11 possible games, 1 goal in 1 appearance. The Libertadores, he has no goals in 5 appearances. I don't really understand how the Brazilian league works, but it doesn't
Mm.
seem to have. It seems by the amount of goals he has been in, he's been in eight appearances. He has 4 goals, 2 assists. It seems really good. It seems really decent, but I guess stats is not enough to judge everything, right?
You guys are going
Oh,
to feel
Syria.
are going to feel the wrath of Caicedo in the midfield.
Hmm. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how everything happens. We'll see what happens with this game. But we're definitely going to cover it. You feel the finger of Felipe Guardiola Lewis.
Oh my God! June
ah,
20th, you must come on this live after that game.
ah, Felipe
And it's a
Guardiola
challenge
Lewis.
after that game.
Oh,
Oh my
imagine you
God!
guys. You guys should better not lose to Flamengo. That would be
Oh, that will be bad.
funny.
I'll hide my face in shame.
Oh, he's the head coach of the club. He's actually the head coach of the
Oh, it's
club.
the head club.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Some
that's
fans,
good.
some fans have compared his coaching style to that of Pep Guardiola for
Wow.
citing his focus on positional play and tactical flexibility. While
Damn.
Luis' style has similarities to Guardiola, it also incorporates more creative and attacking approach. We're about to see the battle of the students. We're about to see Philip Guardiola go after Pep Guardiola's actual minion, Maresca,
Maresca.
and see who is going to win
No,
who.
but I'm not afraid of Flamingo. To be honest, no, I'm serious. I'm not afraid because
You should be. You should
we're
be.
signing people because of the Club World Cup. We're taking it serious. It's $94 million to be gotten from that. If we win it, it's 94 million.
But looking at the teams that are there, do you think Chelsea will win the Club World Cup?
Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Who are the teams there? Is Arsenal there? Real Madrid is there.
Real Madrid is there.
And so I'm not afraid of. See,
But you guys have a better chance than Real Madrid because they are transitioning. To be
if
honest,
I get
new
a
coach
goal,
and
if
stuff.
I get a good goalie, Mike Maignan, and I get a striker apart from the lap,
Mhm.
I'm going to I'm going to smoke Flamingo.
Okay, let's talk about Mike Maignan to Chelsea. Good
Yeah.
signing, bad signing, not so great.
I think it's a good signing. Like, okay, let's look at it from this point of view.
Mhm.
Sanchez, the current keeper, he's had he say if tiny Corinthians can do it, we will crush them. Flamingo is considered to be the
The
most
most arrogant club in South America. Wow.
wow. Okay.
And the funny thing, he could be right. You know, you
Is
guys
a
might
challenge.
actually lose.
Is a challenge. We will see.
No, you guys might actually lose.
Nah,
To be
we're not
honest.
losing to
You've
Flamingo.
never played them before. How do you know you'll be better than
Have
them?
they played us before?
Ah, come on. You've not
They've
played.
not played us
But
before.
what I'm saying is, what guarantees that you guys will win? What
There's no
guarantees you will beat
guarantees.
Flamengo?
It's just quality.
There's no
Quality
guarantee, yeah.
we will
So
see. The
they could
quality
also
will shine.
win. They could also
Yeah.
win, right? You cannot underrate the Brazilian
We'll see.
players.
Okay, I'm
If you
not
look at if you
underrating
look
them.
at Ancelotti's squad, he brought a lot of boys from Flamengo. He brought players
Okay,
from Flamengo.
true. You're right. You're right.
A good number of them came from Flamengo.
From
So
Flamingo.
yeah, so
But we'll
Flamengo
see.
could actually beat Chelsea.
I don't think so. I
You're
don't.
just you're just underrating the team.
Nah, I don't think so.
Why don't you think so? Why don't
No,
you
I
think
don't
so?
think. If okay, I'm putting this condition. If Chelsea signs a good goalkeeper, Mike Mignon, before the before this when this window, before the
Mhm.
Club World Cup,
Yeah.
Flamingo is not beating us.
So you think only the keeper is the issue?
We have enough people there. We
Like
have enough
who?
people. We have
Like
enough
who?
people. There are a lot of people there.
But
Don't
you've never
worry.
played these people before.
They've never played us too.
Okay, let me ask you one thing. Is
Yeah.
there more focus on the EPL than on the Brazilian league? Which team do you think has more media coverage?
The EPL obviously has more media
So they
coverage.
most likely have watched a number of your
And
games.
we too will
They've
watch is
seen
a number of games of Flamingo and prepare. That's it. And we have new players.
You
We
guys
have
are not
players that
winning.
are going to be introduced, right?
My
So
own thing is I just feel like competition football is different from league games, and
fine, fine.
every game counts. It's not just about fancy football. It's about number one. You guys, I don't know who's going to play as a striker for you. If it's Nicholas
We
Jackson,
need a
if
striker
it's
too.
Nicholas Jackson, forget about it.
We need
Right?
a
If he's
striker
calling
too.
this guy Pedro, and all these players he's calling. Anyway, he just called Pedro, and then he called the coach Felipe Guardiola Luis.
Yeah.
But it's very possible this Felipe Guardiola Luis might be an undiscovered genius. It could be a coach that needs to be in the EPL, a coach that needs to coach a team in the EPL. You never
Yeah.
know.
We see.
Anyways, let's go back to transfers. So Mike Maignan to Chelsea.
So
Right?
what I was saying now is I said
Mm-hmm,
Sanchez has made 5 errors
mm-hmm,
that led to goal this season.
mm-hmm.
Mike Maignan has made 4 errors that led to goal in the last 5 years.
So he's pretty
So see the
solid.
difference. See the difference. 5 errors that led to goal in one season, Sanchez. 4 errors that led to goal in 5 seasons.
Wow.
So
He's
that's
solid.
we need a good goal. How many errors leading to goal has
This
Allison had in
this
the last
this
five
remind
years?
this reminds me of a while back when a
Yeah.
particular keeper was coming from Serie A,
Who
and
was
people
that?
claimed that he was one of the best keepers in the world. He went to a particular
Oh,
club
Onana.
and had a big flop season.
Onana is different, please.
Why is Onana different? Onana was keeping for
Onana,
Inter.
no,
He
Onana is
literally
keep.
was. He literally
Oh,
was the keeper at the Champions League final against Man City for Inter. Onana was solid throughout the Champions League competition when Inter were going during their Inter's Champions League campaign in that
yeah,
season. Onana was regarded as one of the best keepers in the world then. He was one of the
yeah.
top keepers in the world then. He came to the EPL, he flopped. Imagine with ease, with ease. Brazilian journalists have already said that Flamengo will come first with ease. Journalists said Flamengo would never lose to the neighborhood of London.
I like this challenge. I don't know his name, but we need to make it a day, June 20th. I'm taking your challenge up. We'll meet on this
Wow.
podcast, June 20th, right? And for
I've
what
done
he's
my
saying, for what
ah,
he's saying, Chelsea are going to beat Flamingo properly, not
I
just beat them.
I doubt, man.
You
I
are
doubt.
doubting.
I
We're
doubt.
going to beat them properly, properly. Squash their goats as we squashed Anthony.
It's Real Betis, bro. It's Real Betis. How many people are going to Real Betis? But you don't know
We
Flamengo.
see, we see. They don't know Chelsea too.
Okay, let me see. How do they set up? What formation do they use? I'm actually curious. Formation doesn't really mean anything. It's how you play that means more, but do Flamengo use? Oh, they actually play very similar style of play to you guys.
I know they play, obviously play
But
same.
they use 4-2-3-1. But
Yes, yes, yes.
sometimes
We'll meet after the game.
Flamengo most commonly uses 4-4-2 with
4-4-2.
with
Okay.
two strikers, two wingers, and a midfield of two central midfielders, two wide midfielders in certain situations, especially during possession. And when defending, may shift into a 4-2-3-1 with a lone striker and a more reserved midfield.
Yeah, bro. We'll meet after the game. I'm not
Don't
hiding.
hide.
I'm
Don't
not
hide.
hiding.
You have to come back to this stream.
We
We
stream
can,
every day, so why am I hiding?
yeah, we stream every day. We stream every
We
day. So you
stream
can't
every
hide.
day,
He'll
so
be
I'm
back
always
here.
here, right? June 20th,
June
we come
20,
on this
he'll be here
podcast.
for sure.
I'm always
Oh
here,
my
so
days, that's gonna
I'm
be
not hiding.
funny.
Yeah,
Flamengo. Imagine Flamengo beats you guys though.
Flamengo is not beating us for
Imagine you
what he
guys
said
lose like
on the
like
start.
4-0 to Flamengo.
Nah.
That would be funny. Well, June 20th, we see. June 20th, you guys play
We're
for
making it a
Flamengo.
date, June 20th. And if you guys lose, I have to see you on the chat.
You have to come back though.
You have to come back on
You
the
can't come to
chat
our chat
because
and challenge like this and
yes,
run away.
he's challenging a proper Chelsea,
Oh, wow.
right?
I'm
So we'll
glad.
see.
I'm actually happy that Liverpool are not in this Club World Cup.
Why?
I'm actually happy. We can focus on building our squad going into next season. I
Oh
don't
my
want any
god.
of this Club World Cup. Anyways, Well, but Maignan to, like I was saying, Mike Maignan to Chelsea. I was telling you that Onana was like that keeper at
Mhm.
Inter. He came to
But
United, he
how
flopped.
long was Onana at Inter? He wasn't there for long.
But there was still that buzz with Onana coming into Inter that he
He
was
was
one of the best keepers in the world. He was obviously a top keeper. Was a
okay.
sought after
Let's look
keeper.
at Mike Mignon, right? Everywhere he's gone, he's won
Hmm.
titles everywhere he's gone.
Hmm.
Before he came to AC Milan, he won title where he was. He was an outstanding goalkeeper. They signed him. He came to AC Milan. He won title also,
Okay.
right? And I think he has been in AC Milan for like 3 years,
Hmm.
if I can't remember, maybe 3 years or maybe 4 years. I
He's
think
he's
three
he's the
years.
French is the French keeper, right? He's the French
Yes,
striking
he's
keeper.
French number one. Will you be French number one if you are not good,
Ah,
right?
I guess. But let me see. He's played in the Serie A 23, 24. He's been in the Serie A most of his career.
Who is that?
Mike Minion. Yeah, I don't think
Yes, yes, yes.
he has not left the Serie A at any point in his career. Isn't that kind of risky?
No, no,
Is
no. He came from France now. He was in France before he came to AC Milan.
I don't know. It just feels like, anyways, he's a good keeper. He's actually a very good keeper.
Currently Mike Mignon is part of senior keepers. Mike Mignon, you have the guy at Atletico Madrid, right? You have even the guy at Barca that was injured. Is also a senior keeper, Ter Stegen, right? They have few very good keepers left. They are not so
Okay,
good.
let's compare Mignon with Onana and with Robert Sanchez. I'm actually curious
Curious to see.
to see. Let's compare with Robert Sanchez, who is like your first, who's like your keeper right now.
Mm,
Um, Based on stats, Robert Sanchez has played 32. He played 32 Premier League games. He conceded 29. Right.
mm,
Mignon 37 Serie A games,
mhm.
conceded 39.
Oh, they consider the same amount of goals.
No, he conceded more goals.
How many did Sanchez conceive?
Conceded.
Mm.
Sanchez conceded 29 in 32.
29 in 32.
And his
What of
clean sheets, 10 clean sheets.
what of Mike Mignon?
Minion conceded in 37 games. He
Mm.
conceded 39 in the
Damn.
Serie A, and he has 13 clean sheets. So tell me, can you confidently say with
But
your full chest that
yeah,
this is a better keeper?
is a better keeper because not just for this season. AC Milan were terrible
Wait, hold
this
on.
season.
Let's go back to the chat. You had difficulty beating the Brazilian Italian scum.
Who is that?
And you asked for a goal from Paulo Guerrero. We are different tables. I'm with Real Madrid and Barcelona. You guys are the level of Botafogo, River Plate, and America. It's really
Ah,
like reducing your
God.
level.
Oh, June 20th. Please, I
Wow.
need to see you on this podcast.
Wow. You're going to let it violate you like this?
No, don't worry. See,
Violate your club.
proper Chelsea. We speak on the field.
Is that mean you kiss your badge?
We speak on the field. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried. I'm not
Oh
worried.
my days. Damn, you're really
I'm
going
not
all out
worried.
though. You're comparing Flamengo to what? To Barcelona and Real Madrid?
Oh my God. So
Damn, you really think Flamengo is on that level with Barcelona and Real Madrid? Wow, that's funny. That's really funny. That's really funny. But anyways, yeah, looking at things, right? In let's say in all competitions, right? Let's look at all competitions. In all competitions, Robert
mm,
Sanchez played 35 games. He
mhm,
conceded 34 goals and he had 10 clean sheets.
mhm.
Mike Mignon,
Wait, he played 35 games. He considered 34.
34 and had 10 clean sheets.
Okay.
Mike Mignon in all competitions.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Mignon,
Mm-hmm.
right? He played 61 games.
Mm-hmm.
He conceded 65 and he had
Then
18 clean sheets.
18.
Yeah.
And Sanchez had only 10.
Sanchez had only 10. in all competitions. But by the way, Sanchez only played one game in the Europa Conference League, one game in FA Cup,
Mm.
and one game in UEFA Nations League. That's this season.
Yeah, but
But
you talk about Maignan that played in the Champions League with that AC Milan defense, right? So
but anyway,
I think my
Maignan
my
is a better keeper
a
than
better
Sanchez.
goalkeeper than him. I'm very
Because
sure about
if you look at like in the Champions League, he played 10 games in the Champions League. He considered 12 goals, and he actually had one clean sheet in the Champions League. And in Coppa Italia, he played 4 games. They considered three. He had one clean sheet, right? Which
mm,
means in one of the games that he played in,
mm,
they had a clean sheet in that game. And then in 3 other games, he considered like 3 goals from 3 other games, which is quite impressive, right? Which feels like 1 goal a game or so. Yeah, which is about 1 goal a game
mm,
that he considered. And then in the Super Coppa Italia,
mm,
Italiana, he played 2 games and they considered three. He has zero clean sheets. In the UEFA Nations League, he played 8 games. They considered eight, but he
mm,
had three clean sheets, which means he kind of considered in 5 of the games. And 3 of the games, there was a clean sheet in those three.
mm.
The last team that played against us lost 3-0. Not to mention Real Madrid, who lost 3-0 to Rio de Janeiro Devil. Wow. I'm telling you, these Brazilian guys, they are cooking, bro. Like,
where
don't think
where where
Flamengo.
in Brazil are you based? Let's
Don't
ask him where in Brazil is he based.
matter, bro. It doesn't
We're
matter.
going to no, we're going to meet June
Matter
20th
if it doesn't
live.
matter if he's based there. It's
Yeah.
this time. Can you come back this time on June 20th? He said he would. He's not gonna hide. You two don't
Yes.
hide.
I'm not
It's a
hiding. I'm
challenge.
always here.
There's a lot on the line.
Yes.
You guys will lose to Flamengo. You guys should go and hide your face
And when
because you
I
guys
win
will be
Flamingo, he
froze.
has to kiss my badge.
Why would he kiss you?
Yes. Yes. To show he was conquered, he has to kiss my badge.
What?
Proper Chelsea.
These Chelsea fans, bro. Like these Chelsea fans, man. I can't with you guys, man. But interesting signing for Chelsea going for Maignan. I think Maignan is a. Of course, I have that fear
Mm.
of not being Premier League proven. Everybody has that fear in general. Is this player Premier League proven? Is this player Premier League proven? We kind of have that fear, but I don't know. I'm still quite hesitant with signing Mike Maignan if he's going to be a good
So
signing or
which
not.
other no the question now is which other goalkeeper are you signing?
You talked about Oblak. You mentioned Oblak
Oh
for a
no, that's what
while.
that's what I'm saying. All Black is like 32, 33.
How old is me? Okay, I can just check how old
Minion is
Minion is.
29. Those are senior
Minion is
keepers,
yeah, Minion is
right?
29.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are senior keepers. They
but
are
you
not
need your
young.
keeper to be experienced.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Minion, Allison, they are all on the same level.
Wow, Oblak. Wow,
Yeah.
Oblak is kind of crazy though. Like he played 36 games,
Mm.
considered 26 in La Liga, and he
Mm.
has 15 clean sheets in La
Yes.
Liga. 15 in all
15
competition in all
shots.
competitions.
Yeah.
53 games played,
Mm.
47 goals conceded, and
Mm.
21 clean sheets in all
That means
competitions
Oblak is even a better
this
option.
season. Yes, I mean La Liga. La Liga has ballers, guys that can
Yeah.
score.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Italian league is a defensive league. So if you're coming from a defensive league, how is it that your keeper is conceding so much goals in a league that is known to be defensive? Unless AC Milan is just a club that sucks.
They are
Sorry to
bad.
say if you're
They
an
were
AC Milan
they were
fan, but
they
maybe
were
your
bad.
club just sucks.
They were a
I
bad
will
team.
avenge my customer that you
Fluminense.
attacked. Nobody hits my favorite customer. Oh wow.
Oh, June
Wow.
20th. June
Yo, this
20th
club
will
this
be
club World
lovely.
Cup is going to be heated, bro.
It's going
Like,
to be heated.
wow, you guys are
Imagine,
trolling.
imagine Flamingo challenging Chelsea. It's fine.
Flamengo fan is saying Chelsea is a small club.
Don't
It's a small club.
worry. He said you have to stop talking about saints. Saints are museums. What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
Anyways, June 20th, I'm here,
Mhm.
right? And I'll be wearing this my Chelsea jersey on that day. Just to
You
remind
cannot hide.
Flamingo fans. Right. So, and if
That's
I lose,
funny.
I lose. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. So
Yeah, surprisingly, Onana had more clean sheets than Robert Sanchez,
How many?
even though he played in more competitions. Onana had 15 clean sheets
15.
this season. Yeah,
As bad as he is.
as bad as it is, he had 15 clean sheets. But clean sheets sometimes
He's
it's not
deceiving.
just it's deceiving, right?
How
It's
many
not
goals?
enough, right?
How many goals did he concede?
In the in the Premier League.
Yes. Why are you laughing?
Give me 1 second.
60. Hope it's not 60 something goals.
In the whole season, he has considered 60 something goals. But give me 1 second.
Onana is
Onana
gone.
in the Premier League, Onana
Yeah.
played 34 games and
Yeah.
he conceded 41 goals. And
Wow.
he
That's
had
it.
and he had 9 clean sheets. So 34 minus 9, the rest of the goals, which is like
Mm,
20 something goals, the rest of the 41 goals came
mm.
from those 20 something goals that he played. Almost double the number of games
Per
that he
game.
played. So per
And
game, it's
when he
almost like
concede, he
at
concede
least at least two
two
goals.
per game.
His clean
Two per
sheet is so bad. Like his clean sheet per 90, right? Saves per 90, 67%.
mm-hmm.
The ability to concede per 90, he concedes on average 1 goal per 90 minutes.
Damn. Check Sanchez and what's the other guy's name?
Minion.
Yeah.
So
He said is
Minion.
yeah.
Oh, you're reading
He
something.
said he said in South America there's only one team. The rest are frustrated customers. And Santos,
It's a Grand Pass team. Oh, I see. Because Santos is like where Neymar plays for, right? And it's like an
yeah,
old team. I
yeah.
think Pele played for Santos, right?
Ah, I can't remember. I think so. I think so.
Pele most likely
Yeah,
played for Santos.
yeah.
And then South America is the only so in South America there's only one team. So the only one team I think is Flamengo. And the rest of them are customers. They
I
beat the
feel
rest
like
of them.
Flamengo. Let me tell you what I feel like. Flamengo are like the Chelsea in Brazil. They make mouth like us. That's the vibe I'm getting.
But it also depends on where Flamengo who won the Libertadores. They did not win the Libertadores, right?
Did you guys win the league? The Flamingo win the league.
Is it Libertad? How do you spell it? Libertadores or Libre, oh Libertadores 24. Oh, Libertadores 25, right? Or do they have like an actual?
I'm checking it. Flamingo they win. No. Damn. They are still playing their
Oh, it's
league.
still ongoing. It's still ongoing.
Still
I
going.
didn't know. It's still ongoing. Okay.
But who is top of the table?
But the last team to win the Copa Libertadores is Botafogo, who won in 2024 edition. So
Okay,
that's the
Flamingo.
Botafogo that is
Flamingo is
taking over
at the top.
of the table in the league,
Yeah, they just started 12 games, 11 games.
and they are top of their league.
By one
Nice.
point. By 1 point.
As a one-eyed fisherman, I think we should make this whole squad have a day at the sea. So we feel the weight of the weight
Santos
of
is
their
even
hair.
the relegation zone.
I know, right? This whole
Mm.
this whole talk of like was it Flamengo in the Brazilian league cooking and doing all these
As
things.
one eyed
As a one-eyed
Natalie.
fisherman, I think we should make the whole squad have a day at sea to feel the wind in their hair. I think that's what he said. But it's
What
so
does
funny
that
with
mean?
this. I guess I don't know what that means. To be fair, I don't know what that means. But I guess Flamengo to me sometimes I look at Flamengo and say like they're like a you can't really assess their performance until you see them play against other people, right?
We are going to have a change. We have to change
We're
our
going to
music.
have to change our music in December 8th, so that in June 2025 we'll put the neighborhood in the wheel. Hmm. I don't know if
It's being
the English is
translated.
being translated. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's been translated. But that's crazy though, being challenged by
You're
Flamengo
worried.
fans.
Naphtali, are you a Flamingo fan?
Naphtali
Naphtali. But anyways, guys, I'll be
or
here
Naphtali.
June 20th for all
Lots
you.
of wow. Like
For
Chelsea is really on the line.
yes, for all
They're
you
really
who have
trolling Chelsea.
challenged me.
The proper Chelsea.
Let me kiss my badge again. For all who have challenged me, I'll be on this live June 20th. After Chelsea plays Flamingo. I'm not running away. Win or lose, I'm here. But make sure all those that have challenged the boys from London, make sure you show up on this chat June 20th. That's all I'll say. We'll do our talking on the pitch.
Oh
Then.
my days. You're not talking
So
on the pitch.
that's it. That's it.
I
I'm
really
not
hope
going
you
to
guys
make
don't
mouth.
lose.
We'll do our talking on the pitch.
I hope you guys don't lose. But funny. But anyways, we're getting closer to that hour. Let's just assess quickly the clean sheet, the I guess save percentage for all the keepers.
Yeah.
Apparently, Robert Sanchez actually has a 73% save percentage, and his considered goals per 90 is 0.91. And if you compare that to
Mike Minion.
Maignan, considered goals per 90 is like 1.07. And
So
his
Mike
save,
Minion even concedes more.
yeah, and his save percent, that's this season, right? This season that just
Yeah.
ended. And his save percentage is 70%, which Robert Sanchez has more save, but it's very deceiving this start. Why?
Mm.
Because it's very deceiving because of the number of competitions that Mike Mignon
Mike
has played
Minion
in
is on.
compared to Robert
Yeah.
Sanchez, right? So
So
that's why
so
it's
Mike so
deceiving.
Mike Minion is actually better because he played in more competitions.
More competitions. I think the best keeper out of, if you ask me, between Oblak,
Oblak is
Mignon,
the
Robert
best.
Sanchez, and Onana, Oblak is the best keeper. In fact,
Oh,
you guys could have even gone for Kelleher, and Kelleher could have even been a good keeper for you
what's
guys.
Keller's save percent
Kelleher is now in Brighton, so I
in
guess,
Brighton,
sorry, Brentford.
Brentford? Oh, I'm happy
Kelleher
for
is
him.
now in Brentford. Kaumin Kelleher, the Irish lad, is in
Mm.
Brentford. Well, Keller is he's not played in a lot of competitions, but he has the same clean sheets across all competitions like Robert Sanchez, 10 clean sheets.
10.
Yeah.
That's good for someone that has not played much games.
He has played 28 games in total. He
Yeah.
has considered 32
Mm.
and he has 10 clean sheets. But he has played
But
he has considered he has considered 11 in the Premier League, 3 in Champions League, 4 in the League Cup, 1 in the FA Cup, and 13 in the UEFA Nations League. Right. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, how big is your fan base?
neighborhood. Chelsea has a big. I think Chelsea has a big fan base, right? But I don't know of how many people are going to show up to this
But
game.
where are they playing the club? Yeah, because that
It's
could
in
be a lot,
America.
right?
Yeah, it's at your backyard, right?
You guys are there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
So
I should actually go and watch the Club World Cup and go and watch the game live in person, carry my vlog cam and go and watch the game, you know? But I don't think, man, Chelsea Flamengo, June 20th.
you're not sure how that game is going to pan out.
You guys might lose.
If you say so,
You seem very
we,
confident, but what's
we
it
do
going to
our talking on the pitch. That's okay.
Oh my god, that's funny. But anyways, let's wrap up with the final thing. Sancho to Manchester United.
In terms of Sancho, it's pretty like currently he plays for
Chelsea don't
Chelsea.
want it. Yeah, Chelsea don't
Yeah,
want it.
Man U was subsidizing his salary, half of it,
Mm-hmm.
right,
Mm-hmm.
from 300 to 150, right? And Chelsea are like, do you want to take this 150? And
Just
Sancho,
150.
yeah, his representatives say no, right? So,
Mm,
yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah. So he
Yeah.
just said, okay, bye, no problem. We'll just pay your, there was no loan fee.
Oh, makes
There's no
sense.
loan fee. So this 5 million is more like the loan fee. So
Okay,
it's
okay.
fine. It's fine. He helped us. He helped our season.
Yeah, and
Right.
he scored in you
Yeah.
guys' and you got a trophy. You give him a trophy, right?
Yes, he got a medal.
Yeah, he got the conference league. So
Yeah. So
it's
that's fine.
one thing to add
Yeah.
to yeah, one
I
thing to
don't
you
think he
can add.
has any trophy in his cabinet. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but it's great for him. Like it
Good.
depends. Now, Man U, he has no plans to stay at Man U, so it's more like he's open to those talks. So there's a very high chance that Sancho will end up in Saudi if he really wants to play professional
Think so.
football, or he will go to Germany. Maybe Dortmund might want, but Dortmund didn't keep him. Right? I don't know which team
Because
will
of
want
the
him back.
salary and
That
everything.
salary is too high. The only
Yeah.
teams that will be open to paying that salary is Saudi.
Yeah. I
So
think
if
Saudi
he
now should be looking at coming from him.
Sancho, if you're listening to this, learn Arabic. Bro. Learn
Go to Saudi.
Arabic. You're going to Saudi. But
He
anyways,
said
final
you are
thoughts.
my son's children.
Yeah, it's trolling Chelsea. But anyways, final thoughts. What are you saying? They've been trolling you on this.
Anyways, final
Chelsea
thoughts.
fans. You fear when you see the
He
color
said you
red.
fear when you see the color red. I don't fear red because I'm blue. Why would I fear red? We've conquered every red that came our way during the season. From Nottingham Forest to United, there are so many reds that came our way. We were
Fair,
all conquered.
fair.
Flamingo will not be different. That's
Hmm.
my final thought, in fact. Flamingo will not be different on June 20th. That's it. Mic drop.
Man, I don't have much to say, but this is so interesting between Chelsea and Flamengo. I'm really looking forward to that June 20th match. And all those guys in the chat that have been trolling, you guys need to come back to this live June 20th. We stream every single
Every
day,
single day. Yeah.
6 p.m. CST. You find us here.
Subscribe so that you get
Subscribe so you
notification.
don't miss out on it, and come back because who knows who will win. Maybe Flamengo will win and we'll laugh at Chelsea fans, or maybe Chelsea will win and you guys, Flamengo fans, will laugh at you. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining our stream. Shout out to you guys, Flamengo fans, and every other person that commented in the comment section. We appreciate you. We stream every single day,
Single
same
day.
time, 6 p.m. CST. We'll see you guys tomorrow. All right,
See you. Bye.
ciao.